The Tribal Chief has been absent from WWE TV since his loss to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL. Meanwhile, Solo Sikoa has taken charge of the Bloodline, adding Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa to the group and seemingly taking out Jimmy USO. While many wondered if Reigns was aware and approved of Sikoa's actions, the latter claimed last Friday on WWE SmackDown that he had talked to his cousin, who asked him to lead the faction in his absence. That came a week after the Wiseman Paul Heyman revealed to SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis that he had not talked to the Tribal Chief since the Show of Shows. On his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, Roberts suggested two scenarios for Reigns' return. He claimed the Tribal Chief could return to wreak havoc on Sikoa if the latter had lied about their alleged conversation. Meanwhile, his reaction could be different if Sikoa was telling the truth. My initial idea was Roman Reigns is gonna come back and wreak havoc all over Solo because he's gonna say, "You were lying, right?" But I think it could be even better if when Roman does come back, Paul thinks that Roman is back to save the day. And he, Reigns, goes, "Paul, my cousin told you that I talked to him, but I didn't talk to you." And Paul goes, "Yes, my Tribal Chief. That's what he said, my Tribal Chief. I'm so happy you're back, my Tribal Chief." And Roman goes, "That's 'cause I did." And everybody goes, "Oh." And Paul Heyman goes, stuttering reaction, he said. But then Roman goes, "But I had no idea what you were gonna do while I was gone." And everybody goes, "Yeah." And that the story is that Roman did do this, did put Solo in the position of power, but is so dissatisfied with the way Solo has behaved while he's been gone that he feels like he has to do something. The second option of Solo is telling the truth, but Roman's still not happy about what he's decided to do, maybe even more interesting. 1606 to 1715, ex-WWE star says Solo Sikoa is not ready to lead the Bloodline since Solo Sikoa took control of the Bloodline following WrestleMania XL. Many fans and experts have given their take on the Enforcer's ability to lead the top faction. Former WWE superstar Matt Morgan does not see the 31-year-old ready for the role. On his Gigantic Pop podcast, the wrestling veteran pointed out that Sikoa's promo skills and appearance do not make him believable as the leader of the Bloodline. "I'll be honest, anybody would kill for the spot Solo Sikoa is in right now, me included, right? If I were still wrestling. But you also don't want to be put in spots that you're not ready for. With respect, he's not ready to be the leader of that group. He's just not. It's nothing against him. It's nothing he's doing wrong. It's not his deal. He can wrestle anybody. But the promo component of it and being believable as a leader, he just doesn't look like it," Morgan said. Morgan also addressed what could happen upon Roman Reigns' comeback, claiming he could return as a babyface and have Jacob Fatu align with him against Solo Sikoa and his group. It would be interesting to see if that scenario would happen. What do you think will happen when Roman Reigns returns to WWE TV? Hit the discuss button and sound off. Title: The Resurgence of the Reign, Roman Reigns' Potential WWE Comeback and Its Impact in the Tumultuous World of WWE, where storylines collide, rivalries erupt, and champions rise and fall. Few names command the attention and respect like Roman Reigns. The big dog of the squared circle has left an indelible mark on the industry, but his absence from the limelight has left fans speculating and anticipating his inevitable return. According to a WWE personality who spoke under the condition of anonymity, Roman Reigns might be plotting a comeback that could shake the very foundations of the wrestling world. The scenario presented offers two compelling paths for his return, each promising chaos, drama, and a resurgence of the reign. Scenario 1, the Conqueror's return. In this scenario, Roman Reigns emerges from his hiatus with a hunger for vengeance, seeking to reclaim his throne as the undisputed top star of WWE. Having previously dominated the landscape as the Universal Champion, Reigns returns with a burning desire to assert his dominance once more. The WWE landscape has evolved during Reigns' absence, with new champions rising to prominence and old rivals carving out their own legacies. But none have been able to fill the void left by the big dog's departure. As rumors swirl and anticipation builds, Reigns makes his dramatic return, crashing an event of monumental significance. Perhaps it's the grand stage of WrestleMania, where dreams are made and shattered, that serves as the backdrop for Reigns' resurgence. As the main event reaches its climax, the arena erupts in shock as Reigns' iconic entrance music reverberates throughout the stadium. With a steely gaze and a presence that commands attention, Reigns storms the ring, laying waste to anyone who dares to stand in his way. The confrontation between Reigns and the current top star is nothing short of epic. Verbal jabs are exchanged, egos clash, and the tension reaches a boiling point. In a showdown for the ages, Reigns proves why he's the rightful ruler of the WWE Universe, leaving his opponent battered and broken in the center of the ring. But Reigns' return isn't just about reclaiming gold, it's about restoring order to a chaotic world. With his allies by his side and his enemies quaking in fear, Reigns sets his sights on a new era of dominance, ready to conquer any challenge that comes his way. Scenario 2: The Redemption Arc. Alternatively, Roman Reigns' comeback could take a more nuanced and introspective route, focusing on his journey of redemption and self-discovery. Following his departure from WWE, Reigns embarks on a soul-searching odyssey, seeking to reconcile with his past and forge a new path forward. During his time away, Reigns immerses himself in different cultures, training regimens, and spiritual practices, all in an effort to find himself outside the confines of the wrestling ring. Along the way, he encounters mentors who challenge his perceptions, adversaries who test his resolve, and allies who offer support and guidance. As Reigns grapples with his inner demons and confronts the ghosts of his past, he begins to undergo a profound transformation. Gone is the brash arrogance of the past, replaced by a sense of humility and introspection. Reigns learns to embrace vulnerability, acknowledging his flaws and mistakes while striving to become a better version of himself. His return to WWE is marked by a sense of humility and gratitude, as Reigns acknowledges the support of his fans and the opportunities that lie ahead. Rather than seeking to dominate his opponents, Reigns aims to inspire and uplift them, using his platform to promote positivity and inclusivity. The climax of Reigns' redemption arc comes not in the form of a championship victory or a triumphant return to the spotlight, but in the realization that true strength comes from within. As he stands tall in the ring, surrounded by friends and foes alike, Reigns embodies the spirit of resilience and perseverance, proving that even the mightiest warriors can find redemption. In either scenario, Roman Reigns' comeback promises to be a watershed moment in WWE history, sparking debates, igniting passions, and reshaping the landscape of professional wrestling. Whether he returns as the conquering hero or the redeemed prodigal son, one thing is certain: the reign is far from over.